About 4 years ago, we made a video on the best way to set up your Final Cut Pro shortcuts. Here's the follow-up to that, and some new ones in Final Cut Pro 11. Welcome to Morphilm Academy. Here are the shortcuts. To be clear, these are almost used shortcuts that we modified. There are several other ones we use daily, but were already well placed. So let's start with time controls. We actually use them surprisingly often. Of course, there's already Command R to show the retime editor, but we've added blade speed to Option tab. And the super useful retime hold to Option R. We use this all the time for YouTube style content, especially for text and generator animations. So when an animation is too long or short, we put it in a compound clip, then retime it, often with freeze frames to make it as long as we want. Next, audio. Our most used one is Option A to expand audio. This is probably one of the best features in Final Cut. We use it so much. We even also put that shortcut directly on our mouse. Next, we move the snapping to the S key. It's much more accessible, especially when you hold it to temporarily activate it. Next, clip range. This is so useful, especially when selecting clips in the browser. We use the Q and W keys, simply because of their great placement, which is definitely better than I and O. And the R key is to select the full range. Still in the browser, we put Connect to Primary Storyline on the C key, so you can quickly select the range, then press C to add it on top of the timeline, or Shift C to insert it. There's of course the default E to add it to the end. Next, markers. In Final Cut, there's 3 types of markers, all super useful. So we use B and M. We remember it with the phrase add chapter marker, telling us the chapter markers are in the middle and normal markers on the M, so the to-do markers are on the B. It's not perfect, but it works for us. Now, finally, the shortcuts for the brand new Final Cut Pro 11. There are a lot more, but these are the ones we're actually using. First, we actually left the new vertical zoom fit shortcut on Option Shift Z, but we had to mention it anyway. Next, we put the new nudge down and up on 3 and 4, simply because the default option, arrows up and down, requires 2 hands, which is a true sin for editors, and we couldn't find any better alternatives than 3 and 4. And lastly, the rebranded rejected clip feature, now known as hide browser clips, is on Option tilde. So, those are our most used advanced keyboard shortcuts, but there are many more. We encourage you to go explore them and create your own shortcuts that fit your needs. Don't be satisfied with the stupid default shortcuts. Let us know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching!